And there you go. All right, I am live. Another day, another go live. Aloha from Hawaii. Let me introduce myself for the ones who do not know me. I am Rina from Hawaii, laking Pinas na imbag nga aldaw yu amin nga taga Pilipinas, wherever you are. Laking Pinas, Ilocana po. If you are watching this, let me know where you are watching me from. Dinuman ti ayan yu tata. Let me know because this business is global. So, with that being said, I am a Navy veteran. I am a mom of two boys, full time registered nurse, and a proud digital business owner because this business will retire me before I turn 50. Ayan. That's why I talk about business because this is why I am live. So today, what was the title of my Go Live? Nurses in the Biz. Ayan, bago na namang I keep coming up with this series. I have so many series of Go Live. I cannot keep up anymore, but why not Coconut Nurses in the Biz? Because every time, in this business, we meet a lot of different people. So today I am joined by a fellow nurse because that's been my topic for a cute some time now on my posts and everything. Because why not? Because I'm a nurse. So how did I meet this? Oh, how did I meet? How did I meet? Yeah, how did I meet her? Parang mali. I think my grammar is wrong. I'm nervous. Ano ba yan? Sorry, I keep touching my hair. So, funny story. When we were in California last month during our 51st annual convention, let me just check my Facebook real quick because I should be live, but it's not showing. There you go. So I can see the comments. Um, I was actually almost like, how would I say it? A bodyguard of Coach Franco. Because I finally met him for the first time. He is my mentor and my coach from Canada, whom I've never met before, but we met during the convention. So I was with him, and everywhere he went, I was there. And if you don't know, well, for the people who do not know Coach Franco, he is a very, very popular in our business. So everyone, I mean everyone, when they see him, they'll be like, "Hi, Coach Franco! Coach Franco, can I take a picture with you?" Like literally, that's how they are. And then I specifically remember this because Coach Franco and I, we were getting ready to go get something to eat because we've been busy all day, all morning. As we were walking up the stairs, and to our left, I see this group of women, beautiful women, and they all stood up. I was like, "Oh no, they're coming for Coach Franco." And they all came and then they're like, "Can we take a picture with you?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm hungry. I just want to go get something to eat. How long are we going to be here?" Again, that was my thing. So, without further ado, here is one of those ladies that came and took a picture with Coach Franco. I'm going to have her introduce herself.
I love how you put it on. I was watching live for you, and yes, absolutely, that's what we did. I'm really inspired by Coach Franco, and he's like one of the best leader that his authenticity like really inspired me for so many things. And I'm like, when I saw him, I'm like, oh my god, I'm meeting like offline right now. Like I have been seeing him, watching him live videos. Like I have see his mastermind, and then I have seen his so many videos that I was really inspired by him, right? So when you see the leaders, I feel like, oh my god, my celebrity is right in front of me. Like, how can I not take a picture? So yes, we were like all grouped taking picture, and then we said like, okay, here we go, let's go ahead and take a picture. Love Rena. I loved it.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, sis.
Yes. Namaste, everybody. My name is Rika Koyala. I am a registered nurse, being a registered nurse for almost like 22 years, working in different countries. Right now, I am in Dallas, Texas, working in nursing field in this career for so long. But however, um, I'm kind of settled down here in Dallas for like since 2017, and working as a registered nurse. having two kids and like little dog with me. So yeah, but at the same time, like I started this online business about a year and a half ago, where I found this is like the truly amazing platform that I'm in right now, and I'm slowly trying to transition into like as a full time from my plan B to plan A on my digital journey. So here I am as a proud online business owner. Meeting Rena offline during the convention, and see, we didn't know each other, and we came to know each other right now, like meeting here. So this is a global. She's from Hawaii. I live in Dallas, and then just like small our platform make us like a sister from another mother, and we're so connected since then.
I know. It's just, and like I said, and there's a reason why we meet, and I don't know. There was just, I felt really like there's always a connection. I don't know how weird it is, but it's just there are just those people that when you meet them, just even once, you don't even talk
Instantly.
about anything, you can feel the energy, right? It's just like you said, like a sister from another mother or something like that, and we don't even know each other in person. We never even talk about what
Mm-mm.
our life is. We only said, "Oh, we're nurse. Oh, yeah, we're nurse too," and then just click.
Yeah, yeah. We visited our story like so fast, and we are like, I feel like instant connection. Like when you're talking with Franco, when you're walking around, like we met you briefly on that day, right? And the next day when I saw you, I'm like, oh, hey, I am here again. So it was such a fun and such a good memories. Like I still feel like it was yesterday. So
Yes,
it's absolutely amazing.
same here, same here. Okay. Um, there's a reason for this go live, of course, and one of the things that I use now when I do this go live is the wheel of, I call it wheel of whatever. our our founders Mike and Darren, they usually use this. It says right there it's wheel of names, but I change it to wheel of whatever. And I told you, like I told Rika a while ago, I don't really do a script when I do my go live because I want it to be authentic. And I don't even tell you the questions that I have ready.
Oh, that's lovely.
I just know that you'll know how to answer it. I mean, there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong or right answer. Again, this is just for me to kind of like get to know people,
Yeah.
and for also for our viewers, both your viewer and my viewers, to get to know us a little bit instead of just promoting our business. Okay. With that being said, there is my wheel. I look to my right because I have another screen, but let's spin it. Let's see what comes up. Okay, family life. So you said you have two children.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Let's remove that. So this is kind of a lot of work when I do this, but hey, bear with me. Like a lot of clicking. So I have prepared a question for family life. Where did I put it? Am I on the right one? Then there you go. Family life. How old are your kids?
I have two kids. My daughter is 14 and
Oh,
my son is 11-year-old. And I have
oh,
a baby too. She's two.
oh my gosh, 14 and 11. So I have a 17 and 10 turning 11, 8 turning 18 turning 11.
See,
Wow. And then we have a dog too. Like she is almost 2 years old too.
see, that's instant connection right there.
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't have guessed you have a teenager. You
Yeah.
look
Oh, thank you.
you look
That made
young.
my day.
All right. So I asked this from my other group last time when I had to go live. What is the best or funniest, whatever, which one, gift your kids have ever given you?
Mm.
Like,
So the best gift. Okay. So a couple things, right? So I can be talking all day about my kids.
in a short answer. No, just kidding.
So the best gift, like being Asian, it's in my blood as like, oh, I want my kids to have like academic way. They needs to be strong, like that's how we feel, right? Like as being Asian parents. Um, so my daughter has been recently awarded with she got a presidential honor award from her middle school. So that was the best gift. I was like, oh my god, I feel so proud, and I was being so emotional when she went to the stage, and when she was holding that, like that really made me cry. So that was the best gift that I would say.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and the funniest gift. Okay, so there are a couple things. So I don't know which one I want to pick. So the funniest gift that I would say, let me see which one. Okay, I'm trying to think. Oh, you put me on the spot.
It's all right. Even me, when I think of it, I was like, oh, what is my funniest one? I'm like, I don't really have like, it wasn't a gift, but my son always does things like randomly, my little one. So it's not really a gift, but things that they do sometimes, right?
Yeah,
And I think that president one, if people don't know about it, it's a hard one to get.
it's a hard one to get. They have
It
to have a
is.
certain credential to be maintained. It's not just like 1 year. Like they have to have a straight
Yeah,
A's. Like there are so many criteria they need to get in before they got the best gift. So the other
yeah.
thing that I would say, like I'm a very family person, and I really wanna talk about that as like my son. He's 11, and every day I'm still working as a registered nurse. Like I came home around like 5, right? So they're already home.
Mm.
When I came home, it doesn't matter where he is, he run like a baby and he hugged me
Oh,
and kissed me every day, and he asked me like, mom, I love you, and then he also said like, how's your day at work? And
oh,
that just melts my heart. you know uh, I think that's my biggest gift from my son. Like that's I'm very emotionally attached to him.
you're
um,
saying this on live, you know that, right? What if your other one won't see this? I think we're gonna.
he knows that, and she's a very shy person. She doesn't show that. Like my daughter, she's not like a touchy like my son, right? And she doesn't say these things in a word. um,
I think it has to do with the oldest and the youngest. We're gonna talk offline, but I think it has something to do with that because I can totally resonate with you. Because the first one is always the shy. I think it's our mother nature. It's our nature. We're so protective. I am not a psychologist, but I know at discretion, please. I am not a psychologist, but I think, in my opinion, I think we baby our first babies, and we'll talk more about it. But I
yeah,
can resonate with you. I
yes,
truly can. I feel you. It's my second one that does the I love you and everything. The huggy huggy. My
yeah,
first one
all
won't hug
those
me.
things. Hmm.
The first one, I can kiss him on the cheek, not the lip anymore, but the cheek. But I like that. Yes. Oh my God, that's a good talk. Very, very good. We could be here forever. But I just want to recognize our viewers. I do have viewers. I can see it on my Facebook. I have my cousin in the Philippines, Manong Alan. Kumusta, Manong? I have Fatima, Ate Fatima from New Zealand, a fellow business owners. I cannot see it in this screen, but I can show this one right here. Maybe you know this person from
Yes.
Houston, Texas,
Yeah.
Benita.
Hello, watching live from Houston, Texas. Thank you, Vita, for watching.
All right. So for our next one, let's go to our next. Let's see. Um, I think we did the family life. Let me get rid of this one. Okay, fun. Let me get rid of. So it's a lot of clicking here, so bear with me. It's like all these things are like ah. Let's see. That is fun. Where did I put my fun one? There was a fun question somewhere. If it comes up, I might have deleted it. Ay, ay, ay. Um, hmm, fun. I think we'll go with. I might have deleted it, But maybe getting to know you.
So
What is, I know we're not the same probably with our tradition, but just to getting to know you, for the people, for our viewers as well, what is your favorite family tradition? You're from where again?
I'm from Nepal.
Okay, for the ones who do not know, yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Nepal. So um, we do a couple things. But me as a personal, like me and my husband, like we four. What we do is my favorite family tradition because my son's and my daughter's birthday is like 6 7 days apart.
Oh,
Um,
okay. You're
so yeah, for my kids' birthday are like they're 7 days apart. Yeah. So every birthday for them, we travel. Like we travel, try to go either out of country or like do like the one of the yearly biggest vacation during that time frame. So 2 years ago we went to Hawaii.
oh,
Yeah, we were in Big Island, and then we were in Waikiki.
oh yeah, that's where I'm at. Well, not Waikiki, but I mean Oahu, this
Yeah,
island. Yeah.
Oahu, and then Big Island. So it was really fun. And probably this year is the first time like we haven't traveled anywhere because they wants to be with their friends, and and I really want this to be like my family tradition, not as like the cultural one, but as like just me, but as like a family tradition. Like in October time frame, we have a religious holiday. This is
Mm,
the biggest religious holiday. And then we in Nepal, like we used to, when we were kids, like we used to celebrate for 15 days. 15 days your school is closed, your government, everything shut down. And we enjoy that time with all the families. Like we go meet with all our elders, have blessing from them. Like it was like the biggest festival that we have, and I really love that festival because it's not because about just going to the different places, meeting different people, but it's more about getting connected, like having a blessing from the elders, and all the young ones go together to. Even here, like I try to have the same family tradition, although I don't have like too many families in here, because a lot of my families are still back home.
yeah.
But whoever we are here, we try to get connected on that time frame, meet, eat, enjoy, laughter, like bonding. Kids are knowing each other, their first cousin, second cousin. This is the only best time of the year in our family tradition. So that's like another biggest one. So um, I really enjoyed, and that's probably our favorite family tradition that we do as a culturally.
Yeah. Shortly for me, I think everybody knows, especially for Filipinos, Christmas is, it's a big thing for us. Like our Christmas starts in September. To tell you honestly, once September hits, everybody's playing Christmas songs already.
Oh, Christmas
But
Carol.
yeah, yeah, Christmas songs and Christmas carols. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I love that.
and then the only thing with us is that we started ever since we came back to Hawaii was the camping. Every year we've been doing it ever since 2020 with our friends actually, and
Oh,
that's,
nice.
yeah, that's something that we look forward to. They look forward to every year. But let's go back to our wheel.
Yeah.
I forgot to remove fun. Hopefully it won't go again, but let's see. Oh, this wheel is very smart.
No,
Gender.
looking good to work.
All right, let's remove that. Let's see. I had a question. Let's see. Let's see. Where's my gender? I feel like every time I come in, something is getting deleted every time I go here. I know they were here a while ago. There you go. What is one thing you love most about being a woman?
Okay, that's a very deep question, though. Uh,
One thing, not 10 minutes.
um, like I said, it has a very deep meaning for me. Being a woman, I feel like I'm very much empowered to do a lot of things that I can assist, not just like one person or one being. It's more like assisting the whole community, you know. And I'm really a strong believer of the women empowerment. Like if one woman at home is like educated, like strong in a financial or like for every way, that family will grow, like the kids will look after that. The family will be established in that. So being a woman, I feel like it's the biggest strength that because women will be the first person will be teaching, guiding for the kids, because they are me myself as like a first teacher for my kids, right? So I'll be guiding them. They will be looking after you, like what you do, and then they will follow the steps. So being a woman, I feel like I'm very much I have like a lot of responsibility, but not as a burden, as like I take that as a privilege so that I can give that out to my kids, and then they can look after me, so that that will create their future in a very defined way, as how they wants to build their future, where they want it to be. So I feel like it's a privilege. Being a woman is a privilege for me.
Yep. I think what you, if I could maybe add or piggyback to that, being a mom,
Yeah.
like being a woman. And like you said, we are the first teacher of our children, and it's amazing to watch them grow to what they become. Um, I might cry. I'm not gonna cry, but it's just like seeing our teenagers. You'll get there, but my teenager, I've seen him change over the years, and for me to be his mom and what he's becoming, it's an honor. And like you said, it's really it's heartwarming.
Yeah.
Like you see, like not that we created, but we were given this gift of a child in our womb, and for them to come out like a beautiful, it starts with a seed in our stomach, in our belly. Then they come out. You nurture them, you give them food, make sure that they're fed, make sure that they're alive and breathing, and then all you could hope for is hopefully they'll grow into beautiful people. And when you see that, I mean, I know they'll go through changes in life, but if you set that foundation for your kids, then that's what I remind my little one. I tell them, this is your foundation. Whatever I teach you now, you use them as a guide. That not necessarily that you're gonna end up doing the way I do things, but you use them as a guide when you grow older. That will guide you, and you can make your own decision then. And I won't be worried when you get out of my house and you'll be with other people. I will trust that you will make the right decision when thing happens because of your foundation. I
Yep.
think that's all I can think back on that. But yeah, it's such a, see how this thing goes. Like I just kind of like go with your answer. I was like, I didn't have an answer a while ago, but I was like, we'll see what she says, and then we'll go from there. All right. Okay. We have a few more minutes, so we can do this. So my limit is kind of like 30 minutes or beyond, but let's see. Let's move this to the nurse. Nurse.
That's the last one, I think.
Hold on. I didn't see. I show you that, but it shows. Sorry, I forgot to show you the wheel. I was doing the wheel, but let's do one more time. Hopefully, it's the nurse or fun. Oh, we already did the fun one. We did already the fun, right?
Yeah, sure.
We'll go with the nurse.
Okay, let's go with the
That's all we've got left. Let's see. What did I put for the nurse question? Ooh. What was your favorite rotation?
oh Lord.
You
Okay.
know, we have med surge, we have what is that? The adult gerontology, we have pediatrics, we have community. I don't know what else you had. Mental health. What was your favorite rotation?
So I already kind of forget about, like during my initial days of my life, but this is what I will tell you. I my main, or like so many years that I've been committed, I have been working ER nurse for almost like 6 years. I work in ICU CCU for 5 years, and then after that I did like M care, which is more like outpatient setting as like the clinic rotation. So every location, like I have been working like the, and then yes, I was in a acute like med-surg, but the med-surg starting like I was working in a management site, so I didn't directly have like direct patient care.
Mm.
um, in like outpatient setting too, I'm in the management side, so I didn't do as like directly on those. However, if I have to do as like direct patient care, I would love to be an ER nurse again. Like I feel like I like that rush. I like that adrenaline running at the same time. When the patient are coming over, I'll tell you this story. I mean, I had, they were like, we were given certain rooms, like these are your dedicated room, and I will have a trauma room too. You never know what kind of patient you will be getting in next 5 seconds or 5 minutes. You will having an ambulance running with you, and you will still have like, there might be a mom giving a baby on the another room. It can't be anything. So on that time, like when you were assessing, when I was assessing them and trying to, when they're struggling for their life or like things like, I feel like that is the moment. It's more like a blessing. Like I feel like God is helping me to whatever I learned from the experience, that I can give it to somebody else. So as being in that position, I am really like being as a ER nurse. Yes, there are some challenges, we all know it, but at the same time, I feel like that's a blessing that I was um, able to work as a ER nurse and able to help like so many people on the situation when they're truly emergency condition, right? Like, so I really love, that's my favorite rotation. ICU, yes, I loved it in a different way. However, the time commitment, you learn a lot from that. It's like little slow pace in the end, but you won't get that adrenaline rush just like you are as a ER nurse. You're like, okay, instant, like everything in, you can delay any seconds to decide like what you need to do the next. So that's what I love about ER. And I feel like I'm there to support, like, when they are in a really critical situation, that I can help, and, I can make them feel better, and then, stabilizing. So that's what I love about ER.
And I always
The ER nurse.
I talk about this. I think I talked with someone yesterday or the other day about this. Like we each nurse, wherever you are, like it's, you have to have a certain personality to work on a certain unit or whatnot. I am not an ER nurse. I may have, but I don't have. I don't think I have that personality. Maybe I could. I'm an urgent care, not close enough to ER, but kind of like what you said. You never know what you're gonna get for the day. Like
Yeah.
there, you don't know who's gonna come in the door. Um, but to an extent, there's always that personality. Like you have. Mine was. I'm just gonna say my favorite was. Most of my experiences are outpatient, but my favorite one was cancer, oncology. So again, you have to have that kind of personality. You know what I mean? Like some people are like, oh, can't, like, oncology, or some people would be like working in NICU. They're like, oh, I can't do that. Some people cannot do those just
Yeah.
because you have to have that personality. And same thing, we're gonna connect it to this. I think as we end towards the end, we're gonna try and connect this to our business. Um,
Okay.
we all have different personality, and I think I'm gonna end this with the same question that I ask all the time whenever I have a guest.
Mhm.
We're all nurses.
Yes.
We all went to the same school, but we end up doing different things.
Mhm.
We all started this business. All of us who are in this business, we all started this business with the same goal, same why. It's our family. It's our we want money. We want time freedom, we want to travel, we want to do things that we can't do as an employee. But at the end of the day, as individuals, there was that turning point in our lives when we said, this is the moment I am starting this business and I'm going for it.
Yes.
What was your turning point?
So when I was in ER, um, the COVID hit.
Yeah.
So being as an ER nurse, I saw my coworker who was working with us every day. Um, he passed away due to COVID, and that's actually happens like when they were taking care of patient. So it that
Sorry.
that kind of hurt. Anyway,
I'm sorry. I'm the one crying now. um,
so um, okay, I'm sorry. So anyway, so that happened, right? And then that is kind of like eye opener as like okay, there should be something else
mhm.
that we should be looking for too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, no, no.
But anyway, so on that time started like I was looking for something. I was like, okay, I should be able to find something that I can work from home. And I was looking for different things. Um, and then one of my nursing friends, like I met that person while I was doing the voluntary service. I do volunteer for a healthcare clinic here in Dallas, and then where we serve the community who do not have insurance. We provide the free health um, care for the uninsured people.
Wow.
So I met her during like one day, and then she was telling me like, "Hey, I'm a nurse, but I don't go to work anymore. Like this is what I do. It's I work from home." So I'm like, okay. So that's where I started exploring more in depth as like, um, let me find. And I didn't go right in because being a nurse, it's hard, right? Like like 20 on that time it's like 20 years of nursing career, never know anything about beside nursing, and all of a sudden it comes something as the online. I'm like, what is this online? Like I
Yeah.
don't. So I didn't join right away because I want to learn. I truly want to know the in depth about the business. So I was watching her, seeing her growth. In the digital business, and I'm like, okay, so this is and then one time she also I asked her, can you show me the tax, like whether this is truly or not, right? is,
Hmm.
is it, I don't want to jump into something as like if it's going to be scam or like something that's could led to something else in a later life.
Yeah.
So when I saw all of those, um, then I saw she was traveling to so last, not this convention, but last convention when they went to Japan for a
Japan.
convention. So I'm
Hmm.
seeing her pictures. And last, remember I told you like it's my family tradition. We go like every year.
Uh-huh.
So last year we went to Japan for my kid's birthday.
Oh, wow.
And when I was going through the page and I saw like they were there, and I'm like, why you were in Japan? She said, oh, I have a from business convention. I'm here. Oh, so you can travel too. I just came from there. Like that instantly clicked me. I'm like, okay, so this is like true. I've been following you. I saw what I'm looking for in my life. So I'm gonna join them. So that is
Wow.
my aha moment. I'm like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. And I'm sorry. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I'm sorry it made you cry.
No, it's okay.
But that's just to show, like, like in life, we don't really know what to.
Hmm.
And that's what one of my things that I keep saying. We don't really know when our time is.
Yeah.
You never know. Like recently, I had posted about it. I'm not gonna say who it is, but someone just passed away. He's only 1 year older than I am.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it's just in a blink of an eye, we can be gone. We, in all of us. And so, again, I just want to let everyone know. I know a lot of people here are watching, and most of them are actually my family. And I want them to know that, you know, we found this business for a reason, and there's a reason why I wanted to start it with my family, because the reason I joined was my family.
Oh,
So, but yeah, mine is a different story. It's just a death and a death and a death. It's like a cascade of deaths in my family, and that's kind of like when I hit bottom rock. And
oh,
so yeah, so this was the business that, like you said, it changes us. We can have more talk about this. I think we can have a second part of this with without crying. we
primary.
will we will share the fun part of it, but it's good to know, like, like I said, we all come from different stories. We all have different stories, and it's okay to talk about it, because we'll realize why are we here, and that's our biggest heart in this business, and that's what keeps us stronger, and that's what keeps us going in this business. For the people who don't know, why are we staying in this business? It's not just for the money.
Yeah.
There's deeper than that. If like I said, us nurses, we can easily find another job to get more money if we want to. We can easily get overtime,
Mhm.
right?
Oh
We
yeah.
can do that. Yeah, like we work shifts. We have 4 days off in a week sometimes. That's why a lot of nurses are doing that. But for us who are in this business, we don't want to waste our time chasing for money. You know, we don't want to waste, not waste, but we don't want to lose time with our family just to have more money. And I think I'm speaking for myself, but for you too, maybe it's just, I could, like I said, I could easily get a part-time job, but I don't want to do that. And this is why I am doing this business, because here we are on a Saturday. I'm still home, and we are
No, I'm home.
doing a business. Right, we're doing business, but not doesn't feel like we're doing business.
Yeah.
It's actually a fun thing, and fun, and with some cries, but it's at the end of the day, it's actually kind of like it helps our soul. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
otherwise I probably wouldn't share with you, right? Like, I probably, if I didn't resonate with you, I probably wouldn't be sharing my vulnerability with you, So,
I'm
yeah,
sorry. Thank you. I really I really really am thankful for sharing that. But we want to end it with a good note.
yes, absolutely.
We'll go with being a businesswoman. We're at 38 minutes, but that's okay. But last message to the viewers or whoever's going to watch this later. Like, what is your last message?
So like I said, I was a fence sitter too. If you are a fence sitter, you have not decided, you don't want to take action because whatever problem that you are thinking, I will tell you, closing with like one sentence. You in your life, there may be 1,000 problems that you will face it, 1,000 problems. But when it comes to your health, there will be only one problem. When it starts with your health, there will be only one problem you'll be focusing on. So that being said, the business is not just about money, just it's the combination of your health and wealth. So once you get inside to the business, you will know the detail, like what I'm talking about like really focusing on health. And your health is very, very important, not just to you, but your family, and then whoever is looking towards you. So for that, like, this is why I would say, like, take an action, get to know, and get to know about the business. And I'm sure you will enjoy in being in this business. That's all I want to say.
All right. Like I said, I'm going to end it at that. I'm not going to add to that anymore. Health and wealth, like I put there. But thank you for the ones who stayed with us. I know a lot of my families were live. I cannot put your names here because it's in the other screen. But thank you, Debbie, Manang Lori, who else? Rose Liego. I think she's one of our business partners from, if I get it correctly, Canada, I think. But Rose is also watching. Raymond, and thank you if you're still watching, Ate Fatima. And for your one more time for your for Benita, this is the only one I can see on my screen. Thank you. All right. Stay just stay for a while, sis. I'm gonna take a picture of us after I end this. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.